This room fills all the way up. McDonald's sign upside down. Let's get it. The name is Law Nation. Mama said that there'll be days little just like this. And let me know if the audio is straight. No San Fran audio here, baby. Because we busting the budget the right way, proper way.
You are the only participant in the conference.
Read it.
All participants are
Run
muted.
from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
Or should I say, yeah. Come on with it. Cowboys, new signing, new approach, plus more and more. More and more. Oh, man, Maxx pulling. And I mean just that, pulling a Randy Gregory. Come on, baby. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2. And if you're a Ravens fan, I'm hearing and come on, baby. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Cowboys signing, folks. It is crazy. We got the Illuminati in the building all over my body.
Look at my African American over here.
Ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Mad Max and Beyond party? The Cowboys signed some people today. Appreciate everybody, man, for jumping in and being part of this. As I was ranting a little bit on my IG, right, and Twitter and other places about Osa Diggy-Azua, it came across my screen that John Machota Machine Gun John was saying basically that, you know, we don't need a Mad Max over here in Ravensland. Send him back to the black hole, and that is the Raiders. So now that all of that has changed, do you think, or anybody in this picture over here, do y'all think Mad Max is back at play? Because it could be a situation that you look at it, they wanted 2 first-round draft picks. They wanted the sun. Now they wanted the moon. And it comes to find out now more and more research is saying, or studies is saying, that basically that he didn't pass his physical. And it could be 2 ways. Is it the what's in the system, or did he can't lift a dumbbell, or what is it? Was he smoking? Was it a drug? What was it? Next year's second now, the price had to go down now, right? It can't be 2 first-round picks no more. So them prices of it got to go down now. Here's what I want. Hear me out. I don't give a damn about the 20th pick. Yeah. I don't give a damn about that. And, hey, I can work out the health problem here and there. Technically, Michael Parsons didn't pass his physical when he went to Green Bay, but that's a whole nother conversation. I will keep my 12th pick, and then after I draft my 12th pick, and I hope that whatever physical he had, and I hope that the embarrassment is so heavy that all he's looking for is revenge, and he say, man, I'm willing to go to the Cowboys for peanuts, man. I don't even really want to be like that anymore. But even though it's up to the Raiders to get something back in return, be disgruntled, be mad, be angry, be Mad Max crazy, right? But this is how I can paint the picture for Mad Max to come come with the silver and blue and the star on the side of their helmet and just look great for the Cowboys, because now the asking price have to go down and all of that other stuff so you can bring in. Now, come on, Demo. Come on, man. He said, give the damn Raiders the 20th pick in Osa. Oh my! Y'all want to get rid of Osa so bad, man. Oh my God! Y'all trying to get rid of my dog, man. Y'all trying to get rid of my dog. But I get it. If you can get Maxx Crosby for Osa, that could be Osa in, let's say, a third. Keep my first. Let's get and let him move some stuff around, offer the same deal from BB13/13, and that goes to show you, Mad Max, you don't deal with them folks over there in Baltimore. You could have been staying over here in Dallas or in Texas. We understand a lot of things. No first for the guy who couldn't pass a physical. Okay, I'm following you. I feel you on that. A first and Osa for Max? No. What I'm trying to be is notorious, man. I'm trying to be crazy inside the middle, man. And on top of that, I'm greedy. I want also to have the edges. Get freaking Crosby. This is from Dan. How y'all feeling right now? Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to build a super mega team with the $2 that I got and 15 cents, right? Or 98 cents, since Maxx Crosby wear 98, right? Osa in a second. Next year is nothing more. I need to collect all what I can, for.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on. You're wasting my time now.
You're wasting my time now.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, baby. Send the 20th in Osa. Pick 20 in next year. Now you talking my language, Dave. You talking my language. The 20th pick in 2027 third. And then that's where the negotiation starts. And then we announce the news draft day. Because it got to be something like, oh, wait a minute. It hit me. Rob CT just asked a great question. Rob CT just asked a great question. He just had surgery, right? And Rob said, is he healthy? Is he healthy? Is he healthy? And with that being said, man, you asked a real good question. You got me pausing and thinking. You can write up whatever you want to write up now. If I'm the Ravens, I'm doing some mean ball right now. I'm sitting here saying, man, you know what? He's not healthy. He couldn't pass the physical. He looked flappy. He don't have any damn striations. His arm is just as floppy. We don't know whether or not he can push through a wet paper bag. We don't know if he's fully committed. Maybe he done had a relapse on his stuff. I remember reading a post saying that he was like 6 years sober or something like that. I don't know, or 3 years sober, something like that. Not to say that he had a few drinks or, you know what I'm saying, or you get what I'm saying? I'm just saying in general, man. And I think that could be something too.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
Are you shitting me?
Nah. So with that being said, his asking price or the Raiders' asking price, when you see that Ferrari get that dent, you can't sell it at the same price. When that car lot leave the car lot, or when that car leave the car lot and it get banged up, it can't be the same price for what it was, right? Oh my gosh. Hey, D, he was partying a little too strong, man. At the point when he was throwing his celebratory party, this got to be embarrassing for him, right? When he was throwing his celebratory party for the Ravens and going over there, it looked like he was on some stuff, man. And hey, who else can handle that better than the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, man. Come on. Look.
Nobody does it. They can come closer than close. Yeah. Original, they never will be.
At his sober celebratory party, he was smoking some blunts. I feel you, man. Sure.
Nobody.
The 20th and the second next year's, I would do that right now. And I would take whatever physical blindly. Let me say this again. I would take whatever physical that he had, and I would say to the Raiders, you got a hurt player. It looks like on this physical, we got a second opinion that it looks like he's going to be gone for at least 8 to 9 games. Therefore, we would take care of that burden. We would take care of all of those mishaps. And then
nobody does it better. They can come closer than close. Yeah. Original, they never will be. Yeah. That's what I would do, you know.
At Rob
Come on, AI Tisha, come on, baby.
I don't want to give up this year's first road picks. We close having a future defense. I would almost go with Trey and draft Styles and Dylan. Nasty combo with Q, Clark, and OSA. Think future.
I'm thinking immediately, Rob, CT, future. So with that being said, he's 28. Yeah. I'm saying, hey, man, he's a long tooth. I mean, I saw how his beard was cut. It was kind of cut too far down a little bit. I mean, he was smoking on camera. I mean, he was doing some, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, he was doing a little bit too much, man.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
So I tell you what, we don't have Second Chance Valley Ranch no more over here, but we do have something that we can alleviate that from you, Raiders. Because didn't the Raiders made it? Let me check out the Raiders salary cap. Let me check out the Raiders salary cap right quick. Because now the money that they thought that they didn't have to spend, now the money that they got to spend because now they no longer have it, right? You know, it just hit me. It just hit me like a sack of bricks, man. It just hit me like a ton just falling out of the sky. Let me see right here. Because now that I'm thinking of it, the Raiders might have no other choice but to ship them off. Did the Raiders made some moves? Huh? Did the Raiders made some moves? Let me pull this up. Let me fix this screen up right quick. Because now I'm looking at this completely different, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull up over the cap. I don't know. When they moved on from him, they had $111 million available to spend. And the Raiders been shopping. Oh, they only got $37 now. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. The Raiders might be like, hey, we got no choice but to sell them now, you know. Let me see. Come on with it, man. Come on, Google. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Google. Boom. Yeah, let me see. What, the Raiders got $37 now? Huh, this. Okay, they had $37. Commanders got $79. Okay, so now that we thinking about all of this, okay, hold on. This could be from Jory. According to information
At B-Corn,
updated.
$21.05.
Come
You
on.
put on a great show, man. Much love, brother.
Hey, man, appreciate you, man. I thank you so much.
Nobody does it better.
What they can do?
They can come closer than close, yeah. Original they never will be.
Raiders steal some bombs, man. But I'll take Bobby Okorike. All right. Law 101. Appreciate you. Pass on Queen. I'm with the belief that Queen and Murray related. Oops, did I say that out loud? Johnny Dale from the movie Blow. Appreciate you, Rob CT. Thank you so much, man. Queen is good far as the notion that we think that he's a good player because of what we had. But if there's a stepping ladder or a stepping board, he's literally like a couple of steps, not just one, but a couple of steps above Kenneth Murray. So I don't know, man. I would rather take my chances with C.J. Allen. I would rather take my chances in this drafting the linebacker and these sorts of things. I don't think that Quinn, what we don't want to do is just get too cute, ladies and gentlemen. And that's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts of it all. What can we do in general? We're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, some of the because we're going to talk about the guys that we just signed right now. And before I go into that details of everything, keep in mind the Raiders do still have the number 1 draft pick this season. So it could be a situation and scenario. But if you're looking at linebackers out of this situation, there's too many good ones in this draft for you to overlook them. You know, you can go all the way down to C.J. Allen, Anthony Hill, Jacob Rodriguez, Jake Galladay, you know, Goday, you know, you got all of those boys. So I think when I look at everything, those would be the best choice. Max Marley.
Nobody
F them picks. That's what y'all said.
does it better.
This right here is one of them ones, man, whereas you would say to yourself, all right, collectively, and I know we making jokes about this, and appreciate everybody, man. We got 1,000 people in the building. Appreciate y'all. I know we making jokes about this, and I get all of that. But the dynamics of it right now, what would you really do? And I'm looking at all of y'all. Hill at 20 is a reach, right? That's just Hill to me have a better and a higher upside at Queen. You know, that's all I'm saying with that too. Let me see what they're saying over here. Tom Pelissero says the Cowboys would still be interested in Maxx Crosby trade pure via NFL Network. Information is putting this out via NFL Network and Tom Pelissero. It's updated news that the Cowboys are now officially back at play. BB1313 says failed physical. Doesn't mean he's in a wheelchair, though. Oh, my goodness. You ain't lying. Boy, you ain't lying. All right, so let's be real. Let's be real for 1 second here. Do we play keep away? Because right now, the damn Giants looking good. The Giants are looking good right now. So do you pretty much, even if it's possible to cut your nose off to spite your face, do you cut this nose off and say, you know what, I would rather have them on our side versus having them on that side? Old folks say this all the time. I'd rather have you inside the tent pissing out versus outside the tent pissing in. So would you rather figure out a way, crunch up some numbers, and say, you know what, I'm going to get this brother on my side versus him going to the damn Eagles or the Giants? Or we be like, man, bring it. We right here. We ain't going nowhere.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yes, indeed. And here's my stance on my guy Osa. He's my guy. I can get all of that, and I understand all of that. But at the same time, if we get Maxx my guy.
Sacrifice.
Nobody
Tent piss is nasty.
does it better.
Man, before I get onto this picture right here, fellas, man, y'all got to stop this, man. What in the world? Throat. Oh my God. Illuminati throat, man. What the hell? that boy got the whole pyramid, 33 and the third, boy. This boy got the whole pyramid on the throat, man. What's going on, Maxx? What's going on, man? What's going on, fam?
Vegas Raiders have just tweeted out the Baltimore Ravens have backed out of the trade agreement for Maxx Crosby. We will have no further comment at this time.
Yeah.
What?
Kevin literally just called me, and I was like, I want to make sure this is right. And
what?
They have backed out of the trade, so Maxx Crosby is back on the Raiders. Come on, Cowboys!
Is that 2 firsts? Serious?
Everybody was making fun of us for 2 firsts. Maybe we should get this guy back.
Wow. And have they given a reason?
No, it says we have no further comment at this time. This is the only thing there. This is the only thing. Just say tweet by the Raiders. We've backed the Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens decided to do an about face.
They said, everybody was talking about 2 firsts. It's crazy. I listened to 105.3 The Fan After Dark, and they were laughing at us.
Man,
And you know the crazy part is we said kind of an overpay on surface, but for the Ravens, it makes sense. 14th, probably going to draft an edge anyways. You're a win-now team. Next year's pick probably wouldn't be that good. So for them, 2 firsts isn't the same as the Jets giving up 2 firsts. The Las Vegas Raiders have just tweeted out.
Man, how y'all feeling about that, man? How y'all feeling about that? Because at the end of the day, regardless, as above, so below, this is DJ show, right? You know what I'm saying? Get it done. Yes, I read he didn't pass the physical. I don't know what physical it was. Maybe it could just be get Maxx in here. I ain't gonna talk too bad about him with that throat tattoo because he might be here. But then if he try to do anything, just hit me on my good side, Maxx. I need some of that money you about to get. Hey, for real though, how are you guys feeling about that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that something that you would really consider? Because at the end of the day, the Cowboys really need help, you know, on that side of the field, and that is getting to the quarterback. Let me see how y'all feel, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do y'all feel about everything? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. You know, let me know how y'all feel about everything. Before I play this little audio, I gotta get him though. Yeah, you know, I gotta get him a little bit. I gotta get him a little bit, y'all. I gotta get him. Sure, I gotta get him. All right, hold tight, man. All right, getting a neck/throat tattoo. Trey Rags, man. Oh my gosh.
Right here, like a face of a goat. I think that'd be fire. Oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Throat goat. What? No, throat goat. You said you wanted the goat on your throat. I don't want it on my throat. I want it on my neck. Okay. Goat neck. Hey man, scratch that, bro. Scratch that. Let's do a bear, like a grizzly bear or a bear. All right, that ferocious neck. Hey, bro, why you gotta say that? Bro, I'm just clarifying what you want, man. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying paradise. Put paradise. Okay. That neck a gamble, huh? Right. Do a rose, bro. Okay, I see you. That neck trying bloom, huh? All right. Do a cross. Can we do a cross? Like just a normal cross. You got that godly neck. All right, bro. I don't need your 2 cents. Somebody said they got that godly neck.
Wait!
Hey, I was just seeing who got the godly neck, man. All right, bro. All right, man. Neck tattoo right here. Like a face of a goat.
Oh my gosh, man. Hey, any fella got them neck tattoos. I'm on y'all, man. Hey, shit, man. Shit, man. All right, man. I'm trying to get back to football now, man. But hey, pause is necessary, man. Law, if you the GM for the day, man, how are you making this happen? All right, so if I'm the GM for the day, all right, I'm talking to all of my coaching staff. I'm bringing them in. Boy, got that godly neck. All right. All right. If I'm bringing all of my coaching staff in, and I'm saying, okay, how much do you? I'm thinking about it for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking about it for sure. Failed the physical code, buyer's remorse. They overpaid, got out of it. Right, and this, the whole point. The whole point of test driving a vehicle is to make sure that it can do what it needs to be done in the pinch. And we're getting back to football, y'all. My apologies to the Crosby family and anybody that got a throat tattoo, man. My bad. You know, I'm just making jokes, man. Come on with it, man. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? don't put my feet to the fire, man. You know?
Oh, look at my African American over
it's
here.
me, man. But Regs, I can't take this no more. But we all been down this road before. Buyer's remorse is a real thing. Realizing where your defense is at and where you're going, where you're drafting at. So everything changes back up because I think that the Raiders we're going to receive the 14th pick, right? And next year's first round pick, right? So when we start to think about all of this, all next aside, a smooth car salesman love it when just a woman is in the parking lot, right? Or the car lot looking for the car, right? Now, the car salesman, when he see the man and the woman, he try to do the strategy of separating. And he'd say, hey, she really likes this car. And the fella move out the way and he try to get distracted. But when he gets over there, he says to the car dealer, let me at least test drive it. And when you test driving a vehicle, let me drive it. There's people right now that's watching this video that got a damn car that they never test drive it, right? They never got it checked out. They didn't even check the Carfax, but they was happy because they thought that they was going to get this ideal of a car. Now, sometimes you get blessed in a situation because you test drive the car, the tire light come on or some type of engine light come on. And now, before you put that ink on paper, nothing is official, right? They didn't run my credit. They might have ran your credit, but this is just an inquiry. It's not going to be something that I purchased. So the Ravens, to this degree, probably looked at everything and said, you know what? We giving up 2 first-round draft pick for this damn thing. They got a check light, engine light on and all of this stuff. The tire pressure's always low. I tell you what, I would do better gambling on something else and stick my neck out on this versus going after Maxx Crosby. So if he failed a drug test, that's a whole nother story. Cowboys, we can work with the failed drug test, man. We know that. We got a damn PhD in that. You know, we good. We dealt with this before, right? Failed drug test, hey, I'll still embrace them. But if it's something that's going to be like a knee or ACL that their doctors are seeing that could be a little bit more risque, then now you have to pull back and say to yourself, all right, cool, I'm not finna go that way, right? You get what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. They can't afford to keep both. Gary has no bearings on Crosby. Yeah. The whole Rashawn Gary thing, put it like this. We hold the high card on that. There's no guarantees on his money. Green Bay Packers done already did that. Now, we can still do our financial pieces on it and rework and restructure some contracts out, restructure his deal out and give him a little bit of money. But that is expected to be happening on, I believe, Friday. Remember, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the league really starts tomorrow or at 12 o'clock tonight, right? So that's just for what it is. Trey is a Ravens now. Trey Hendrickson, is that breaking news right there? And technically, by stats alone, Trey, if you stat watch it, if you're a stat muncher, Trey got better stats than Maxx, right? Let me see what they're going to do. You guys got me a little bit on this one. Let me see. It's Trey Hendrickson. All right, let me see what they said right here. Let me see what they're saying right here. Interesting. You guys okay? Let me pull this up audio right quick. I can't show you visuals because sometimes they go crazy. Give me 1 second here. Oh, your prediction. Okay, good. I'm trusting y'all right now. You guys are my reporters right now. I'm trusting what y'all saying.
$44.05. It's the Ravens. If he failed a physical, it must be serious. Let us not be desperate.
Can I be Emil? Can I be a little desperate though? You know, can I be a little desperate though, Emil? Because my only thing is, it's been 30 years, 30 seasons. I get it. We want to build through the draft. I love draft picks. I love that ideal of the youth. But I ain't going to even lie, Emil, I'm a little desperate right now. Close your eyes. Imagine Maxx on this team now after we done did them damn moves. Close your eyes. I'm a little desperate, man. Yeah, I'm a little desperate. Because I know for sure there's no pass rushers this year is going to generate what he can do. If it's a little weed, man, if it's a little, hey, what's that? Oh, that's blow. If it's a little blow, hey, man, you know, I can overlook some things, man. You know, I can overlook some things. Hey, man, you partied, you smoke some cigars, somebody lace you with them. You know what I'm saying? They put a little in your weed stash. You know what I'm saying? We got the zip man down here in Dallas. We'll take good care of you. You know what I'm saying? When you get over here, just don't mess with Baltimore people, man. They think Omar's coming. You know, I'll work something. I'm a little desperate, man. I'm just a little desperate, y'all. Y'all leave me alone. Don't crucify me now. You know,
Patrick, I would start by saying this: the news that the Maxx Crosby blockbuster trade is
put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear that.
Off has sent shockwaves through the league. I am on the phone, which is why I'm late getting here, with many people around the league, all trying to get answers on exactly what transpired here and the ripple effects this has across other moves that have been made. Tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars spent by various teams across the league. Trades that have been executed in part because there's a domino effect that starts with the biggest domino. That was Maxx Crosby. There are teams that are going to be interested still in a Maxx Crosby trade, but there are a lot of things that they need to get answers on, starting with the medical. I would specifically say the other team that was in it at the end, as we've reported, is the Dallas Cowboys.
Put 9-8 in the chat, man, if you want Maxx, man. And put 86 if you don't want. I think that's when you cancel the order. You know, we got hey Cowboy 85, 84. We can we can find some money down the stash. We can find some money, man. Even if I have to sign George Pickens right now, because that's the other part that can free up. I know for sure. Hear me out. Don't y'all hear me out. Let me stand up a little bit. Don't y'all know what is really tying up all of this money? What's really tying up all of this money are 2 contracts. George Pickens, because you can't prorate and spread that $28 million out. All the Cowboys got to do is sign George Pickens to a 5-year deal that will open up. They'll bust it wide open. You know what I'm saying? And you will be able to have enough money if you sign them to a long-term deal and rework, let's say, for an example, Quentin Williams' contract, because they haven't reworked that contract yet. And then you go in and tell my guy, the kicker, we're going to extend your contract, put that tender off so we can spread that money and pull it off. If we end up getting Maxx Crosby, we can shut this SHI, and I ain't put the T in there yet. You can shut this down and just get ready for the draft.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Are you shitting me?
No. So all you got to do is take these contracts, stretch it, pull it, and then you go in and get Max. That's to be the gambling move. Jerry, how many years you got in front of you? We don't know, but we know you got more years behind you than in front of you. Now, Jerry could outlive us all with the Bohemian Grove, Illuminati, and as well as the Greys and the Reptilian, all of that stuff. He might can outlive us all, right? But at the end of the day, I'm not banking on that. Jerry, you want to have that one, you want to hit that one more hit, then all you got to do is get into this bag and get Maxx Crosby here, and that will be all in. Let me say that again. That will be all in.
Told the Dallas Cowboys would still be interested in a Maxx Crosby trade. If indeed it is medical, which is what the indications are right here, then to your point, there are 32 different teams with 32 doctors and 32 degrees of risk tolerance. Right. If a player fails a physical with one team, it does not necessarily mean he's going to fail that physical with another team. But think about the fact that the Cowboys have already pivoted and agreed to a trade for Rashawn Gary with the Green Bay Packers.
No, hush your mouth, man. That trade for Rashawn Gary, a 4th round draft pick, hey, man, that ain't nothing. That's like spitting in the ocean or peeing in the ocean saying, hey, I'm going to turn it yellow. It's not happening. Rashawn Gary is just a great damn move by the Cowboys front office. Let me say this. Rashawn Gary was a damn good move by the front office. We went and scooped up a guy that got no guarantees left on his contract. All we did was burn not this year's 4th, right? Or 3rd, was it 4th round pick, right? Not this year's 4th, but next year's 4th. I don't give a dog about next year's 4th, right? Until it come here. And 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna be of the kind of caliber of level of a Rashawn Gary, which on the high end side, which is literally a 1st round drafted guy who probably didn't live up to that potential, but at least he's a little doggy that we can get going on our side.
For a 4th round pick. If you start unwinding these other moves, which there is no indication Dallas would want to do that, you're creating all kinds of questions across the NFL. This cannot be overstated. We have not, in my more than 2 decades covering the NFL, seen a bigger trade called off for any reason. Maxx Crosby is not going to be, as of now, a Baltimore Raven. Maxx Crosby, for the moment, is once again a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. There were so many different factors, including Maxx Crosby's frustration, including the way the Raiders wanted to approach this rebuild, that led to them agreeing to trade Maxx Crosby for 2 first-round picks to the Ravens, a price that no other team was willing to pay. You have to wonder if now they once again explore trades for Maxx Crosby, if the price has to change based upon the unique circumstances that are playing out less than 24 hours away from when trades can become official at the start of the league year.
SR $44.05. What if he has a degenerative knee? Now if it's just that he won't be ready in the beginning of the season, then maybe the Ravens jumped ship.
We got the best leg, foot, lower body extremities doctor named Cooper on this side of Mississippi in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried at all. Like I said, We got PhDs in this, man. We had a guy that we drafted knowing that he had a drop foot. We had a guy that had chronic smoking problems that he wake and bake every time. His natural lips are black because of it. He never had purple, or he never had pink lips because he smoked for the entirety of his entire life. They said he came out of the womb, the triple darkness, saying, hey, let me roll one tight for you. We drafted him. So, and we drafted guys that rolled dice not just in the bathroom, but had all type of things going on with them as it relates to them wanting to be a rapper. Can't say their name because they follow the channel real closely, right? But I'm going to tell you, it had all type of other things that is associated with people lost of life too, by the way. So we built for this, man. This is the moment that the Cowboys can stand tall and say to everybody, hey, we gonna do it our way, man. We gonna bring in a guy that we know for sure that can fit the mold and the motif of the Cowboys, and that will be Maxx Crosby. Come on, man. Only the people that's gonna get mad are the people like the Washington, the Giants, and them bird beaks. Yeah. So we can handle all of that. And he's Texas bred. Come on, man. Bring that brother back and let's get these things going. That's just for what I'm saying. We used to this. We true to this, baby. This is not new to us. But at the end of the day, I can only imagine if we do give up all of those resources that it could come back to bite us. So that's why whatever the original price was, it got to be lower now. It can't be 2 first-round draft picks predicated upon what this brother did as relates to not passing that physical. So that's how I'm looking at it. You bring in Max and you bring in the aspect of what he can bring to match up and pair up with what we got going on. Because think about this. We like what we're seeing out of Rashawn Gary, right? For this tape, right? We like this, right? We love, and I want to be able to add more to the pieces of the equation. I'm talking about a guy that got short area quickness, burst, get off. His arm length ain't that great, but I'm talking about if you add in Max. If teams can barely handle Rashawn Gary and you add in Mad Max, come on, man. This is a slam dunk for us to go into this mix and say, okay, if the Cowboys want to get back to the Cowboys way and lifting up that Lombardi trophy, damn it, it starts in the offseason. Let's go beyond the things that we normally do and do something drastically different. And that would be saying, you know what, Ravens? I tell you what, since y'all rescind that trade, right? And he going back to the black hole. They done already hyped up what they're going to do with all of those draft picks. It can't be 2 firsts now. So that's why it's very prominent to get rid of that 20th pick. That's why I hope that all of the sullying and denigrations, let that happen. Let the Ravens, let the Raiders know that they can be as mad as possible. But when Maxx Crosby get back to Texas and lick his wounds, that he's going to be lifting up his mindset with the silver and blue and the star on the side of his helmet, because that's what I would do, Cowboy Nation. Let me know how y'all feel about this, because I'm looking at this team differently now. We can literally move the needle if we get that. But before we get into the phone lines and do all of this stuff, let's talk about this P.J. Lockett thing, man.
We got Cowboys news.
Come on!
Broncos free agent safety P.J. Lock is signing with the Dallas Cowboys on a 1-year deal worth it is $5 million for safety added in Dallas. P.J. Lock. Those were the 2 names. Bobby Belt was on this.
He was on this.
He said Jalen Thompson. He said P.J. Lock. Both of them now Dallas Cowboys as they remake what, in my opinion, was the weakest position group on the team.
This guy,
now, maybe it's a strength.
Bobby is so dialed in, sometimes too dialed in for our own good, but he nailed this one.
I liked him as a strong safety candidate.
for the football team. But I worked on it because Bobby said it was a possibility.
Those two names that Bobby mentioned, they signed both of them, and I love it.
I do. I like this signing just because you got Thompson that can kind of play all, and now you've got our guy here that can play down in the box. He can play the cover 2 stuff, play the flat, play underneath. Those are all really good areas for him.
We got Cowboys news.
Come on!
Any one of you all, hear ye. Lock. I keep on saying lock it. PJ Lock, my bad, Cowboy Nation. And he had one of these back things, spinal infusion thing, but he played all games last year. Here's my thoughts on everything, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Let me say this again. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. With the PJ thing, I'm absolutely looking at this. Yes, he wasn't a starter, but let's play the yes or no. With just the sure knowledge that you guys have, and I'm going to beat up some of the guys that's on this team, is PJ, and I want y'all to interact with me. And it's a yes or a no. Is he better than Elijah Clark? Put a yes or a no in the chat. And AC, my guy, I'm just saying, yes or no. Is PJ, yes or no, better than AC? And if you think that AC Elijah Clark, that's my dog, I like what he brings to the table, especially as special team play, is he better? And if you think AC is better, put AC in the chat. And AC, you my dog. I ain't getting rid of you. I'm just saying. I'm just asking an open question. Cat Daddy Slim, like, man, I'm AC, man. Yes, yeah. All you got to do is say yes. This is Brian from the 666. This is no. And that's why I got this. That's why I got all of this right here. We keeping it. So you can't go in and erase. Okay, so the AC thing is over with. Boom. Is PJ Lock, not Cat, but Lock, is he better than Marquise Bell? Yes or no? Is he better than Marquise Bell? Yes or no? Okay. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all participate, man. I see all of y'all up in here, man. I know y'all know how to count. I know y'all know. Y'all look around. Y'all see all of these people in here? Come on, man. Yeah. And that's what's going on right now.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
PJ Lock.
Ushers, close the doors.
Come on, close the doors.
Close the doors.
Is he better than Wanye?
We all gonna lead together.
And Wanye, my guy.
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online.
Come on, 1,000.
This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20
PJ Lock.
But I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you.
Better.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly.
Then Dono, now that's where we gotta really.
I want to see the folk.
Yeah. Lord, come on now. Yes, he's better. So what I'm trying to get at, ladies and gentlemen, he's better. He helped his team out. We a better team already than what we were. We got Jalen Thompson, not Jalen Tolbert. We got P.J. Locke. We got Marquise Bell. He's still in the mix. We got better as it relates to first week of free agency. I know that it's hard for us to digest this, but hey, pause if necessary. Swallow all of this, because at the end of the day, it's going to feel good when it's time to get all of that nutrients in your system of talking all about what the Cowboys going to do this season. Keep in mind, I need to see the spoons. Put some spoons in the chat, baby, because we got to talk about this other signing that the Cowboys did.
Mike Garafolo, right after we went to break with the breaking news, the Cowboys have agreed to terms with nose tackle Otito Ogbonia on a 1-year, $3 million contract. Ogbonia played in 40.
Come on, man. That's a wild name, man. Ogbonia. hey, man.
And they understand the cost.
Man.
22 games with 20 starts in 4 seasons with the Chargers. He's 6'4", 320. Super smart team leader, dude. Space-eating one technique, best I can tell, guys. What do you think about the Cowboys adding this guy? I guess they didn't believe in Jay Toia that much.
Yeah, UCLA.
Ho. Jay Toia. How you say that name? And Otito Awabonga, that's his name, is a great combination. I'm tired of y'all trying to get rid of our depths. Oh my God, let me just explain. Get me off this screen right quick. Let me tell y'all what we doing. And let me explain to y'all what we got going on. Who's old enough to remember the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, right, in 2024, right? What was the calling card for them? Having what? Multiple fronts. Being able to create pressure from where? The interior. A lot of people was talking about Milton. A lot of people was talking about Davis. A lot of people was talking about, I believe they had on their squad another veteran guy. They kept rotating inside. The quickest pathway to the quarterback is straight through the middle. What Christian Parker is doing is, I'm going to shoot you with Quentin Williams, shoot you with Kenny Clark, and then by the time that wears you down, the second wave is Osa and it's Otito Awabonga. You know what I'm saying? So now you got all of that coming at you, and Jay Toia, which takes literally 2 to 3 years to get right as it relates to D-tackle. This is insurance. This is depths, baby. This is what we doing. And this is what I love to see, and this is what I love to hear. The Crosby thing is crazy. The knee says, not today. Yeah. They had like 5 interior guys. This is what we needed to do. The only way sometimes you can replicate something if you get the grand creator of that. I'm not saying that Christian Parker had anything to do with that D-line, but he was in those meetings, right? And I know for sure before Vic Fangio took the job, he said, hey, I need this guy. I need him to be on my side. I can't take this job without him because it's not going to be beneficial to what I'm trying to do. I need CP. When Vic Fangio took that job, he literally said,
look at my African American over here.
I need CP to be here. I'm going to be in the booth. This brother is good. So it got to be the way that CP understands the mission, and it's time out for all of that bull junk that we used to have as it relates to interior play and not valuing this stuff. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important for us to make sure that we get this deal right. And I think that happened just today, this week.
Hey, guy as well.
Another UCLA Bruin.
Yeah, and this is this guy, to me, like, he's every bit of the 320 pounds. You can line him up at the 1. You can line him up at 3. He was playing some 4-eye stuff against the Cowboys. So, like, he was playing all the way outside to the end. No pass rush. This is going to be like a guy that's going to be powerful. He's going to push. I was just watching him here. It looks like against the Texans, where he was playing as that nose. They tried to block back on him, and he just discarded the guard and then made the tackle right there to prevent the trap. So just a massive guy, can line up at like those different spots that I was talking about. Probably better suited playing the 1. But like I mentioned, it's the Cowboys. He got all the way to the inside eye of Tyler Smith and battled him for a few plays.
Mike Garafolo.
Yeah. Let me see how they say his name again. And my apologies, man, if I'm messing up his name. Y'all listen closely. Let me kill my background music. Hold on. That background music had me going. Hold on.
Right after we went to break with the breaking news, the Cowboys have agreed to terms with nose tackle Otito Ogbonia.
Otito, like Tito Ogbonia. Otito Ogbonia. Regardless of it, it sounds like Tito, I'm going to bone you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it sounds, man. My bad, y'all. These are just another Mozzie.
Sean Payton got back to us.
Shout out to 105.3 The Fan. Shout out to the great Brian Brodus for being able to get the scouting report on PJ. All right. How long was our all BB13?
Oh, heck yeah, Sean.
Did you tell him I said hello?
He liked you buttering him up.
I did.
You buttered his biscuits.
Okay. Read the exact text you sent and then give us his response.
Okay.
Hey, Coach. Gave a great scouting report on Williams last season. Outstanding. Can you give me one on your former guy, Locke? Love his tape. Thanks, Broadus. He says, great to hear from you, Brian. Our safeties play left and right so he could play down in the box or play the deep third. He's very versatile. He's a great teammate. He covers well. He tackles well. Really going to miss him.
Okay. All right. We got to take his word for it.
He's not.
He wasn't blowing smoke on Javonte Williams.
Nope. He was right about that.
Glad to hear he's a good teammate. We know he's a good tackler. He speaks to him as a versatile player.
Sean Payton got back to it.
Shout out to Sean Payton, man. Shout out to the station, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that's a part of this, man. That is great. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. And too cool, man. You in there, man. Talk to me, man.
What's good with you, brother?
Bro, you circle back in a good way, man. What you got for me?
You already know I'm always locked in with you.
No doubt.
But let's just say they get Crosby. I don't think they got to give up Osa to get him. They can go back and say, because they got the 3rd round pick next year, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at it in hindsight, that was good that they used a 4th on Rashawn Gary. Now you bring Crosby in for the 20th pick, and then next year, 3rd round pick. And I just said we got to throw in the 2nd round pick and take the 3rd round pick out. No matter what, I still do that. So where the Cowboys started at, they'll finish at. But now let's just say depth. So now you got Crosby, you got Gary, them your starting defensive ends. Williams and Clowney, those your backup until DE get, he come back from surgery. So you got a young defensive end. But when it comes to this, what you just said a while ago with Philadelphia and that rotation on the front,
right?
You got Osa Clark and Williams in rotation. Did Quincy Williams, the linebacker, did he sign yet? Quentin Williams' brother?
Yeah, Quincy, he going to some. I think he going to the Browns or somebody, And then we got some Rusiani just reported. She put a goddamn diaper on this this thing right here. She dampened the move. She said the Cowboys updated news is not expecting to re-engage with Maxx Crosby trade discussions at this point. High-ranking sources tells The Athletic. So high-ranking sources tells her or The Athletic that the Cowboys are not interested in Maxx Crosby. Now, this means that they are. Yeah.
That's a smoke screen.
Yeah. You know why? Too cool. I say this because of the simple fact that the Cowboys want to wait a few more weeks for this damn asking price to go down, and we all know where did Jalen Phillips went? He went to the. He went to the damn Panthers, right?
Panthers.
Right. So Jalen, he the one that's messed up the market value for a lot of folks. It's going to be a hard thing to not get any of these guys to get south of 30, which we all know. So what's going to happen now is that the asking price for Maxx got to take away 2 first rounds, maybe a first and a second, maybe a first and a third, but it can go all the way away if nobody bite the bait, right? If everybody kind of work together in unison, right? And then you get to the draft. After we draft our pick with the 12th, we hold the highest card because at this point, I don't think that the Raiders can tell you no on either or of those positions. But keep going.
No, I don't think they can say no right now. The Raiders went out there and started window shopping with Maxx Crosby off the books. Now, if you're forced to put him back on the books, you afford to sign Quay Walker? Can you afford to sign the center at $81 million? Kobe Dean. So all the moves you just made right now, you made those with Maxx Crosby salary off the books.
Oh snap! I forgot all about that. So they the ones that went and got Quay. They the one. Are the ink dry on those deals? Because nothing is official until Wednesday, right?
Can't dry until tomorrow. Tomorrow is it. So now the Cowboys is in a good place right now. I don't think we wait till the draft to see what the Raiders gonna do with Maxx Crosby. He disgruntled. He don't want to play there. They don't want him. Right. So y'all went out. Y'all shopped him. The Ravens went and gave y'all money for him. Then the Ravens came back and said no. I call BS. I think the Ravens probably said we paid too much for him. They ain't like that.
Right.
Now let's just say, like I say, now. All the prehistoric moves y'all just made right now for this cat, for all these cats y'all got right now is with Maxx Crosby off the board. Now, do you say, you know what, we'll just take a first for him? So if the Cowboys come back and say, hey, we'll give you 20th pick for him, and that's straight up, and that's it, do we get him?
You know what? 2 tears in a bucket. Pluck it, bro. If you really want to sweeten the deal as you get close to the deadline, y'all don't shank me with the butter knife. If the Raiders want to really save face on this deal, I'll give them straight up to 12th. Do you think Downs can still fall to the 20th, like you said earlier today, or is it impossible at that point?
So I think Downs fall to the 30th. The 20th pick, like I said earlier today, and it's funny you say that because I was just thinking that earlier. I say, you know what? 2 tears in the bucket, I give up the 12th pick. And the only reason why I give up the 12th pick is because, we're in the win now window. And if you're in the win now window, the Baltimore Ravens was 2 picks behind us at 14.
Right.
So when you see they gave the 14th pick for him,
right,
I give up the 12th. I give up the 12th because what I was going to say is this. Let's just say they say we'll give up next year's first and next year's third for Crosby. Or we just give up next year's first and second, right? And then they get Crosby. My thing now is when you go sign Lockett and you sign Thompson, and to me, you're gonna have more. You're gonna run a multiple set with more safeties than cornerbacks. So it makes no sense. And I know everybody don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot us. Don't beat us up because they beating us up with Downs not falling to the 20th. But guess who may fall? Dillon might be there or McNeil Warren may be there at the 20th spot, so you can still get your final piece. But go ahead.
I play football, and I'll buy any random person a steak on his thing right now. If Downs does not run the 40-yard dash, and Thieneman comes out and runs he ran a 40-yard dash at a 4.3. If Downs does not run that 40-yard dash, Downs slides in the draft. Everybody got to understand, Cole Hamilton slid to 14, and he ran the 40-yard dash, but he ran the 4.5. If Downs come out there, he runs the 40-yard dash. He's smaller. He weighs less. He weighs less than Hamilton. Downs is going to be compared to Hamilton. Downs is going to be compared to Jamal Adams. He's not being compared to the safeties in this draft. He's being compared to the safeties that came before him.
Right.
So when you're saying that, right? So when you say that, that's why I tell people when you say that, you have to look at how the boards are going now. There's no guarantee that all these defensive ends go in the top 10 right now. We was projected four defensive ends and a linebacker to go in the top 10. There's no guarantee at this moment right now that all those defensive ends go in the top 10 because of how free agency fell when everybody going out signing defensive ends right now. Like I said earlier, I can make a strong case that the Commanders will go in the draft and will draft Love out of Notre Dame. That he was not picked to go in the top 7. Tyson, Jordan Tyson is not picked to be in the top 10. Mekhi Lemon is not picked to be in the top 12. So when you start adding these offensive players, like the receivers and offensive tackles, those guys are going to start coming up now, because when you look at what Kansas City's doing, you can get a tight end, you can get a damn running back, you can get a receiver. If you don't have nobody that can block for Patty Mahomes, it makes no sense to make the moves that you made right now and don't sign an offensive tackle. If the Kansas City Chiefs do not sign an offensive tackle, they're going in the top 10 and take one.
No doubt, man.
To get an offensive tackle.
And before I let you go, I just want to say this, though. The Cowboys literally made DB moves. They made edge rushing moves, right? But they didn't make and Rashawn Gary's considered more of an edger, right, than the inside linebacker. They haven't even attempted, right, to land just a linebacker.
So that's what I was going to ask you, That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Even if Sonny Styles there and Caleb Downs there at 12, and let's just say they keep 12 and 20, right? Do you think they shock the world if Downs is there at 20 and they take Styles at 12 and then come back at the 20 pick and get C.J. Allen? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. But I'm quite sure if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking that the way that they're moving in free agency points towards that they got an eye special for a linebacker out of this draft, man.
And you know what, though? When you go look at that kid from LSU, Perkins going to be around there in the 5th pick. This is a
Harold,
draft when it comes to linebacker.
Yeah, Harold,
draft.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. Let me hear you say it, fam.
Hey, how about them Cowboys, bud? Keep doing what you're doing.
Man, no doubt, man. Too cool with the double call in today, man. I'm giving y'all some overtime for your mind, baby. All right, I got KO from the 347. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Yellow, 347. 347.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Okay.
Long time, Lo. Kitty O from the BX. From the
Kitty O.
BX side.
Yeah, okay, Kitty O, man. I just saw Kitty in there, man. I was like, man,
I know.
yeah, I wasn't gonna yell out that name like that. But what you got for me today, fam?
Hey, yo, let's thank the Ravens. They done messed the game up now.
Right. I like this spice stuff, man. I like it, man. Shoot.
You know what? They done let the cat out the bag that, yo, this guy, he got some medical issues here. The meniscus might hurt us down the line. So we don't want to give you the 2 that we thought we had in our pocket. We're gonna take that back. I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna take that back and we're gonna give it out to the world for everybody else to get. And Jerry Jones, give up your 20th pick. Give up the 12, no problem. But don't give up both and let them get a 4th rounder next year. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Because with the way we maneuvered this today and yesterday, we rolling, man. We rolling, man. There's no way in the world we could be sitting here now as Cowboy fans saying, "Oh, Jerry put his mind, he put his money behind his pocket right now on what he was going to do on his mouth." He said, "Yo, I'm gonna make some moves." Let's see tomorrow if the ink dry on all the moves he made, because they were good moves, right or wrong?
Yeah, right. Every move you can fight for it, right? You can fight for the aspect of, okay, all right, I'm talking about the outside, not the restructuring moves, right? Because a lot of people looked at Terrence Steele and Malik Hooker and a few other football players that's on the team, maybe Sam Williams to a degree, as ancillary stuff, right? But when we look at the moves like what we did with Jalen Thompson, and we looked at the move with PJ and Rashawn Gary, all of these guys had some type of relationship with CP, which is phenomenal, meaning that he's getting his toys now.
Right, absolutely, and rightfully so, because you said it earlier in your show just now. Jerry ain't got much time, man, on the upside of this earth. He ain't got much time. He see it. He know it. He know it. He like, you know what? This is the time. And Seattle done said, you know what? Hey, we got our rings. Them players over there done skip town. But that always happens with a Super Bowl team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this, hey, Kitty O, this is what is also appearing to me too. When the news broke about that the Cowboys are not engaging on the Maxx Crosby, guess who were the first two people to talk about it?
You?
Soft legs. Danny, was it Rusiani, a female, and as well as Jane Slater. These are the first two to get the information. This is soft leg conversations, man. They fed, like, the Cowboys front office probably sent their whisperer over to the ladies and said, you know what, let people know we ain't engaging in this. But they really are. There's no other team that's really going to engage in this. Everybody been spending money like it's going out of style, right? So I'm looking at this is that there's a major play on Maxx Crosby coming to Dallas. I just feel it. I just think that Jerry Jones is sending out his final farewell wishes. I think that he got his numbers right. I think that the late great Al Davis himself from the heavens then gave him an agreement to say, okay, all right, we're going to give you Maxx Crosby, man. The football guys have announced it. I think that somehow, some shape, form, or fashion, Max is going to end up with the silver and blue and the star on the side of his helmet. Jerry just sent his assassins, the ladies, to say, hey, Cowboys are not interested. I think they are.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you. And Baltimore, and what was Tom Brady thinking about that? He thought he was going to get away with this move, and he almost got away with it. He almost got away with it because he was packing his bags for those draft picks to get that dude from Indiana, man. He need protection.
Yeah.
That dude need protection.
Yeah,
he
indeed.
be running around that backfield like he ain't got no protection. You see, when he got the center from Baltimore, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go snatch him up.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna give him highest paid money,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna build around with the 2 draft picks because there's excellent players coming out in the top 2 rounds. You can't
Come on
tell
with
me
it,
there
man.
ain't.
Man, you right on the money,
know
man.
What it is, Lord.
I already
I want to tell you about that. Thank you, Ravens. Thank you, fans from the Ravens side. I know they was probably calling up their shows over there like, what are y'all doing?
But you know what I need to do? We need to do some reverse engineering. I need for all of you guys to go check out these Raider shows in the last few days to see what they was going to do with their 14th pick. And now, since they spit out all of their intentions of moves, there's a better way that we can engage in this because now we need to see what exactly they've been saying that they need with their 14th pick. And since we picking ahead of them with the 12th, that put more purchasing power on us, man. I appreciate you for calling in, fam. Let me hear you say it.
What? No doubt, man. No doubt from the BX, yo. Kitty O from the BX, man. Lord, you the best, baby.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, fam. Hey, that's just me, man. I got to do my conspiracy theory thinking on all of this. Y'all know how it goes, man. I think that that's just for what is going on. It's just too many things. NFL, these are calculated decisions, man. These are really calculated decisions. Everything is designed to way it's supposed to be. Monday is only supposed to be legal tampering. You're only supposed to be able to talk to folks, no real deal, ink on paper type of thing, right? I think that Tuesday they have a day for that. But tomorrow everything is official. None of this stuff is official, I believe. Outside of your inside guys that you signed, because I saw physically Malik Hooker signing his deal, right? Something got to fold over here. I got from the 909, what's on your mind, Donnie?
Bo, what's going on?
It's your world, man. I'm just trying to pay rent, man. What you got for me?
Hey, I was listening to you earlier, man, and I was watching you, and I'm saying, no, Law, don't let your emotions get the best of you, brothers. No. The Raiders, listen to me.
Break it down.
The Raiders, they are the desperate team now. Any team that gets back involved with this Maxx Crosby deal, They are in no position to demand anything.
Facts,
okay?
facts.
They
Break it
just
down
spent-
for us. Break it down
they
for us,
just
baby.
spent, Law.
Uh-huh.
They just spent $281.1 million in free agency.
Woo!
The only team that spent more was the Tennessee Titans, and they spent $281.2 million.
Come on.
Okay?
Come on with it.
So you spent all this money, brought all these players in, okay, thinking that Maxx Crosby, he's off the books.
Uh-huh.
Now he's back on the books, okay?
Yeah.
So the desperate team is the Raiders.
Okay.
The Cowboys should not give up any of their number 1 picks.
Okay. Come on, break it down to me, Donnie. I'm all ears.
Their number 1 pick. You can get Maxx Crosby, what they said, part of the initial deal, they offered the 12th pick in this year's draft, Osa Odigizua in next year's 2, right?
Mm.
You can just offer next year's 2 because you are not in no position to demand anything.
Okay.
They have to get rid of Maxx Crosby.
They do at this point, or somebody else that's a big note on their pay budget.
And that story about, like you said, Jerry had one of his girls to say that they're not interested. Man, Tom Pelissero came on NFL Network and he said he checked in with the Cowboys and said, yeah, they're still interested in Maxx Crosby. Okay? So stop the nonsense.
Yeah.
Stop the nonsense.
But Jerry had to go send the ladies over there. Rusiani.
Yeah, okay. All right,
Anytime your last name is Rusiani, you know you got some stuff going on, man, with the mod and all of this stuff. And you know, hey, I don't want them to come after me, but I just know the Rusianis, you know, they got stuff going on. They make stuff move. All right, and then Slater, you know how it is. You know, them 2 ladies right there. You put ladies in there.
I know the game. I know the game. I know the game. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. The Cowboys, they were willing to give up the 12th pick. They were willing to give up Osa. They were willing to give up next year's 2. Okay, they interested.
Somebody's going to be dancing, right? So let's go back at this. So we no longer desperate, right?
No.
It's like hollering at a female. And she ended up going with the other guy, and now she want to double back with you, right?
Right.
And now you said, okay, now there's taxes with that because you didn't let someone else hit. So with that being said, Ravens hit it and quit it. So now we're looking at it like the devaluing of that. So so what are you willing to give up? We're not giving up what we were gonna give up earlier, right?
Right.
So what are we gonna give up, Donnie? What we gonna give up?
I said next year's 2. That'll do it. That'll do it because the Raiders are not in position to demand anything.
And nobody else and everybody else is not interested anymore. And then
no other team.
Yeah.
I won't guarantee it, but I would say almost 99.9%. No team right now is going to offer a number 1 pick for Maxx Crosby.
Donnie, you know what? You a smooth operator. You done changed my whole mindset on all of this now.
They're not because, like I said, they know the Raiders. They got to get rid of them. They can't. And if you looked at that tweet, this came from the Raiders Twitter account. Okay. When they said that the Ravens had backed out of the trade for Maxx Crosby, and what was the last sentence? We have no other discussion at this point.
Oh, boy, you good.
They are embarrassed.
Damn, Donnie, you good, man. You good.
They are embarrassed. Law, trust me on this. So, no, if they start up negotiations again, the Raiders are not in any position to demand anything. Anything.
So someone said in the chat.
Any team has to approach this.
Yeah. Because now it's looking at it like, man, we don't want no sloppy seconds, right?
Man.
And sloppy seconds is terrible. Yeah.
Why would I give up a number 1 pick and then come to find out it's damn as good? You brought up the car comparison.
Right.
So no, man, no.
I love this, Donnie, man. You look, Donnie. You won on that theory because now I'm rethinking everything I said, man. I appreciate you for calling. That's why I love calling shows, bro. Because now you remap my mind on this, man. Let me hear you say it though, bro.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Donnie done changed my mind now, man. Sloppy seconds, man. Somebody said in the chat maybe the Bears will. Didn't the Bears start spinning? What did the Bears spend? Because the Bears now have the Bears have now no. Where are they? Bears got no more money.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Oh, boy. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
The Bears only got $10 now, man. Okay. Even though I'm talking about the Bears got no money, we got negative $4. We owe everybody money. But like I said, we can go in this thing now, start restructuring stuff, spreading stuff out. What's the hold up with our money? The hold up on our money right now, believe it or not, is the franchise tag. If we sign Pickens to a long-term deal, it will clear up so much money. We'll be right up here with 30 million, right at 30 million, 25 to $30 million, right? All right, I got from the 920 and then 901, hold tight. I got from the 920, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, Long Nation?
What's good with you, man? Talk to me, man.
Man, I just sitting up here with these last two free agents we signed. I'm looking on some highlights on them, and I get a ESPN alert, and I'm going, what? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So I tell you what, I believe Crosby's still in play. I believe with Dallas. Dallas need to do this. You need to go because we got some great doctors. We have great doctors. You need to go and look at the physical, talk to the doctor who did the physical or whatever before you do anything. And if it's something a little minor that you know that he's going to work it out with, hey, man, there you go. You go sign him, man. And that right there, I won't say that push us way over by Super Bowl, but it's really, really close, and anything can happen. Crosby. Yeah. But I tell you what, I wouldn't even give him a first.
Right.
I wouldn't give him a first. I'll give him at least 2 seconds. No, I give him a second. We got a second next year, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
We got a second next year, and we don't have a fourth because we traded the guy for a fourth. But I wouldn't do it first, man. So what you think on that?
Hey, man, I'm all down for it, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good call from Carl Young, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Get ready, y'all. I already know. Don't let me down, 901, because I finna feel like this brother right here finna bring all what he cared from the 901. You're live on the Nation.
Hello, Nation! Shout out Memphis! Shout out Cowboy Nation! Shout out Computer! Shout out Toxic Tom! Shout out 100 Grill! Shout out Reverend Marv! Shout out you! Shout out me! Shout out your mama and your cousin too! Let's go! Let's get it! Enter in the house! Get paid! Can I get paid? Can I get paid? Get your broke ass out the club if you ain't gonna tip! Enter in the house! Let's go! Let's get it! Don't keep playing with Jerry Jones! This year, I want everybody to put their middle finger up! I want to be like the 2007 Patriots. I want to go undefeated. I want to stomp everybody. And I want to get to the Super Bowl. And I still want to win. I still want to go undefeated. I want to put the middle finger up. Fuck the league. Fuck the NFL. Let's go, Jerry. Let's get it. That's all I got. It's down the house.
Yo!
club if you ain't gonna kill.
Yo, baby! That's my guy. I gave y'all the warning.
Oh, look at my African American over here.
I gave y'all the warning, man. Your eardrums right now. Everybody eardrums right now. That's why I love it, baby. Yes, indeed. I love it, man. I got the objective cowboy from the 908. You're live, bro.
Yo, what's going on, Law?
What's going on, man?
Remember during the season before the bye week?
Yeah.
Y'all was clamoring to trade one of the first round picks for Maxx Crosby, and I said, whoa, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
He just came off an injury.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to give up a first round pick when you just trade for Michael Parsons.
Right.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah,
I've been right. Like, what's going on? Like, I've been right.
Hey, man, sure.
I've been right. But they talking about giving up a second. I'm not giving up a second. I'm giving up a third.
Yeah.
I'm giving up next year's third. He has a torn meniscus that's not fully repaired,
Mm.
and he also has. The rumor is he has a grade 3 hamstring tear.
Damn.
So you're not giving up. I'm not giving up a first or a second. I'm giving up a third. That's what I'm giving up. I'm starting with a fourth, then I'm going up to a third because you got to take on. You have to take on that contract as well.
Yeah.
The Raiders need to let Maxx Crosby go because they trying to give up some of that money. So, I mean, this is a great deal for the Cowboys, and it's a chance. I mean, Trey Hendrickson, he's looking for $30 million. We probably get Trey Hendrickson as well for $15, $20 million.
On a prove-it deal, or you could spread it out and give them some front money and all of this stuff. But the Cowboys are in a good spot right now, believe it or not. You know, if we just play everything cool, what we got to do is figure out a way to survive and get to the draft because we got those 2 picks. And I know that you just said don't give up a first, but Max, like you said, may not be at play for right now. But down the stretch, that big old note that the damn Raiders got right now on Max, they're going to try to shop him. And like the last caller said before the 901 boy got in here, they're going to be desperate to receive anything to get from under that note.
Exactly. Now I'm looking at the Packers, too. They're giving up like 4 or 5 players all at once. Now, hindsight 2020, we like that Michael Parsons trade now, huh? we like it?
Hey, I don't know.
2020, we like that Michael Parsons trade, huh?
Give me after this year, and I'll tell you everything what I like about that trade. Yeah, I got to move the goalposts up a little bit, man. Help me out.
And I'm just saying we're about to get 3 or 4 players off the Michael Parsons trade. Michael Parsons not going to play. He's not going to play at the beginning of next year, and we have all the cards. The gambler is back. Jerry Jones did it. Y'all thought he was too old. The gambler, he took over the control. You know how your little brother been playing Madden all day?
Yeah.
Losing, like, let me take over the controls. He took over the controls from Stephen Jones. He's like, all right, you don't know what you're doing. Let me just take over real quick.
Yeah.
How you make deals.
Plug it in. Yeah.
Jerry
Unplug
Jones is back.
it. Yeah. Give him the remote controller, unplug it. You're right, man.
Exactly.
But in closing, because I got a lot of folks in here. Yeah.
In closing, Law, and this is a question for you and also for the chat. Now that the Maxx Crosby deal is out, but you know he has a torn meniscus that might not be fully repaired, we don't know what would you do? Would you give Trey Hendrickson $20-25 million? Would you trade second for Maxx Crosby, or would you just go in the draft and will and deal in draft and see if you can get like a young buck that's like that's ready and fast at the specific moment?
Now I know Donnie got me out for being a desperate cowboy guy, right? What I will do here is just objectively looking at everything, like you said. I will see what other offers other teams are willing to do, right? Raiders at this point, they got to start selling. They gonna have to say, man, the Bears are really interested, but the Bears got no money. everybody to run on the defensive. I'm quite sure the Panthers are pissed off right now because even a hurt Maxx Crosby is a better presentation to their fan base and what they're trying to do than a healthy Jalen Phillips. So it's so many of those things that's going on right now. The whole league is on notice, bro. But I appreciate you for calling in. But you got me thinking now, man. Let me give me 24 hours, man. Appreciate you for calling in. That's Swayze, y'all. I got from the 210. We're going to have to make it quick and snappy. Got to get out of here at the top of the hour. Got Dr. Q from the 210. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Hey, brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's good.
In Cowboy Nation, I'm going to make this super quick, Law. So basically, I'm out on the Crosby, man. I don't want him, but yeah, I'm out. But
I give you a little added time from a doctor's point of view, and I forgot all about it. We got the doctor in the building, man. What's your thoughts on all of this? Not passing the medicals or the physicals and stuff like that. Do you say you out completely, or you just out of the first round, giving up draft stuff for him?
I am not going to give up any. I'm not going to give up anything for him. The injuries that he's dealing with will be nagging throughout the season. I can just visualize, 2 or 3 games missed, and me personally, because of the type of injury he has, I would not, especially if it's a grade 3 from what the previous colleges said. That's pretty serious stuff, man. So I would not give up anything from Law. I would just kind of walk away from it, man. I mean, I don't know if I answered that for you well enough, but yeah, I would walk away from it. But I'm gonna go off the grid a little bit. This is what I would do. A lot of folks in the chat would pass, oh man, what he's talking about. I am going to get 3 for 1 and still probably end up spending less than what I would have paid Crosby. So I'm going to bring back Clowney because I'm a production guy. So I'm about production. You gave me 8 sacks in 13 games. Mm-hmm. That's not garbage. I would go back to Clowney, bring him in. I would bring in T. Hendricks. I would bring him in, and then here's the killer right here. I would somehow try to figure out a way to go get linebacker Kinlaw from the Broncos, who's about to be released. I haven't read if there's any meds on him right now, but he's still a productive player. You have him man in the middle, and you bring the other 2 on the outside, and you still got the young kid that's just coming off surgery. Give him a while to heal up, because the defensive line in the middle is going to be set, whether you do a 3-4 or 4-3. That's the way I would look at it. You're set, and you save money. Now you can spend in the draft. You can get the other linebackers, if that's what your plan is, from Ohio State, and have him come in and play the opposite side. Now you're talking about if you got Overshown healthy, you got Kinlaw in the middle, and you got the other linebacker on the other side. Man, that's killer right there to me. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. So I went off the grid a little bit. I know that's not what your fans in chat will want to hear.
No way.
But
Yeah.
I'm not bringing Crosby back. I will get Clowney, bring him back, because he gave you 8 sacks in 13 games. That's a lot of them starters didn't do that we have. And I ain't gonna name names because I know you tight with a lot of them. And I don't even want to bring the whole money thing in.
Right.
Because I'm about production. You can give me production. You bring in T. Hendricks, he gonna be mad as hell. He gonna give you production, and then you bring in Kinlaw, he gonna be mad because the Broncos released him. That's production. So I would me personally, I would do it that way, and I know I would still save money.
No
That's
doubt.
all I have, man, Law.
Appreciate you,
brother.
Appreciate it, Dr.
Okay.
Q.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, a good call from. So I was looking at it like if the Raiders just flat out release, which would be crazy, they would take a $29 million cap hit for this season. Well, his cap hit is 35. The sweet spot on his damn salary is not until like the 2027, whereas he get a 29, a 27, and a 28. He only counted for. He had a good sweet deal with the Raiders on the back end, right? Because he only counted for 9%, 7%, and 7% for 2027 and 2028 and 2029. If injuries involved, you can it's workable. This contract is very workable. But like you said, you're dealing with damaged goods now. It would have been better if he was embarrassed to a point whereas he didn't pass his physical and the Ravens were able to just release him and he go into the free agency market. But it's impossible. So now he got to swing back to the Raiders. I don't think that they have the money. Let me see how much money the Raiders. It's a $35 million cap hit. Damn, that means the Raiders going to only have $2. Oh, Lord. Tomorrow, when they update this, they only have $37. When they update it, Maxx gonna count tomorrow. Because the league somebody help me out. The league starts tomorrow, right? At 12 o'clock on a Wednesday. Breaking news, the Cowboys signed Sam Howell. Are y'all catfishing? We just extended the show for an additional minutes. So if you hear, let me get my breaking. Y'all good. Y'all on the internet, y'all good. 5, 4, 3, 2. I gotta make it look good though, so hold on, y'all bear with me. Let's talk about control. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. I gotta record this so we can get it out. Bear with me. We got breaking news. According to sources close to the Star, the Cowboys have agreed to terms of former Eagles quarterback and as well as I think the Washington team. The Cowboys is now picking up Sam Howell. Sam Howell is the kind of caliber of quarterback that can probably grow within the system. It would be very much so intriguing to see how his growth process would be in training camp and beyond. I think that Sam Howell do give you some good traits of being able to be mobile, right? And he would fit right on in with this particular system that the Cowboys are trying to do. I think that this is great move for the Cowboys to give more competition in their QB room. And on top of that, even though Joe Milton got one of the strongest arms known to man, can sit down on his backside and throw the football 70 yards, but can he get and hit the accuracy part right? There was a lot of misevaluations as it relates to training camp on ball delivery, ball accuracy, and one can argue that Sam Howell got a better touch. He got a nice fade ball. Is he the best creme de la creme of quarterbacks out there? No, but we've seen crazier stories with quarterbacks named Sam doing things. So shout out to Sam Howell finally getting ready to come over here with the silver and blue star on the side of his helmet and get out of that filthy color. My goodness, I can't wait to see this guy getting out of that terrible green. And now he's going over here with the Cowboys to help alleviate some of those pains that we have, especially when it's time to evaluate some of our wide receivers, some of our tight ends. Now we got a guy that can pretty much throw the ball a whole lot better with accuracy, a little touch, and maybe can be a bridge guy to someone else on this team as it relates to the backup quarterback. So shout out to him, and I hope that all is well. Appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in. That is Sam Howell. As we used to joke with my guy, what were you calling him? Sam Mahomes? Where my guy at? Yeah, Louis T. We got Sam Mahomes on our side now. Yes, indeed. So he'll be your new backup quarterback. Don't be saying that this will be the starting quarterback, by the way, but it's good to see that Sam Howell will be in a better situation with the silver and blue and the star on the side of his helmet. Shout out to him. Hope all is well. Let's give this post right here a reshare. Appreciate all of you guys. Let me know how y'all feel about Sam Howell now that's going to be rocking with the silver and blue and the star on the side of his helmet. Cowboy Nation, we moving and grooving. Let's get it. Salute. Peace. Yeah. All right, now back to the phone lines. Boy, we extended status line over here. I got from the 909. What's on your mind? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up with you, my boy Lost, your boy West Coast? How you doing today, man?
My dog, man. How many numbers you got, man? What's good with you, bro?
Man, I'm actually watching you on my primary number and calling you on my son's number, man. So that's why I didn't want to. Because when you listen, it's hard you can't really do both. But I know you limited on time, so I'm gonna kind of get to the point. Maxx Crosby is the trading of a Maxx Crosby is basically like going to a used car lot. If you go to a used car lot with the expectation of a brand new car, it's always going to be looking down, right? The Ravens already knew that he had just come off of a ACLs or a meniscus surgery, right? They already knew this. So for them to say that he failed a physical, that makes absolutely no sense, because that there's probably no reason.
I forgot about that. You knew that it was damaged good already before you picked him up.
You already knew that. So I don't think it was really about him failing a physical, because at this point, coming off of the surgery, there was no way he was going to pass one in the first place. I think this is all about risk assessment. They looked at the car. They said, well, we're going to pay for the car. We might not get what we're going to get back on that car. You know what I mean? And I don't even really think it was about this year. It's probably most likely about going into the future. So, at the end of the day, like this, they already knew that, now, be honest with you, coming off of a meniscus, I don't even know how he's even trying to take a physical, or what was the physical, what was included in the physical, or these things. So I think this is more about them. If they wanted him to pass it, he would have passed it. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted him to fail it, he would have failed it. So I think this is more about the Ravens kind of like probably, when you buy a car, you drive it for 3 days in California, you got the limit law on that second day. If that tick, 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 what do? You take it back down to the dealership and say, I think I'm going to pass on this one. So I think this was more about risk assessment and them understanding that, we don't want to take this big of a chance on a player that we may not be able to get a return on our investment. So I don't, obviously people, they're going to say it was a failed physical, but you really can't fail a physical if a team wants you.
We got
breaking news. Like you can't fail a physical if a team actually wants you, because it's your doctors. If your doctors say, hey, this is something that we're going to be able to do, then you're going to be able to do it. But I don't even see, what type of physical do you give a guy that's literally coming off of a surgery?
My only thing would be is that maybe they did their independent doctor research and they said, man, that ain't healing right there. That's a Hail Mary at that point, right? Because he just freshly had it. Yeah,
and then think about this, Law. You would have thought that they would have did that before they put that information out.
And it's kind of like Michael Parsons' deal. You remember he had that back thing and it wasn't really cleared. And there's like 2 tears in the bucket, man. We want him, right? We'll dismiss that and we'll work it out with our side,
Yeah, so that's why I said if the Ravens were really, but I mean, and then my last point is this, man. The Ravens know defense better than us. You know what I'm saying? Their history says that they are an expert at defense. So, Cowboy fans, I know how everybody wants Maxx Crosby, but I'm just saying, man, if the experts on defense are saying we're going to pass, I think I'm not saying that we have to pass too, but I definitely think that we should take that in consideration. And I just feel that Cowboy fans aren't even taking that in consideration. Like, it's kind of like with the Trey Lance. Like, I believe the 49ers, they're pretty good at picking and finding, random dudes to throw the football and end up being pretty decent quarterbacks. So when they were like, okay, we don't want Trey Lance, maybe the Cowboys should have thought about that same thing. You know what I mean? So, am I still interested in Maxx Crosby? I'm interested, but I need to know I want to know, I would before I even call the Ravens, before I even call the Raiders, I would call the Ravens. Like I'm more interested in what the Ravens have to say about it than the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the Ravens, they seem to know defense better than us. Like that's their history. That's their lineage. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to their Super Bowl, they won the Super Bowl. Why? Because they had a defense only giving up 16.9 points. You know what I'm saying? Not because their offense was good. So it's like, you know, if they are the guys, if that's been their lineage, if that's been their kind of their staple point of we know defense, we're all in on defense, and they're out on it, I just think the Cowboys should at least take that in consideration. And if you decide to still decide to go get them, then hey, you still decide to go get them. But I just think the Cowboys should take that in consideration.
No doubt, man. Good call, man. Plug your channel, man. Let people know where they can find and follow you, man. And I can't wait to rap with you, man, on some pre-draft stuff, and on top of that, the draft. We're doing a big draft party down here. I hope if you are in town, that would be good. That'll be great. But if not, man, let's rap on some stuff, bro.
Shoot, man. Anywhere on the internet, just type in West Coast Cowboy, man, and you'll find me. You'll find me everywhere. On anywhere you can type in West Coast Cowboy. But man, hey, salute to you and your success, man, and thank you for having me on, guy.
No doubt, man. That's my guy, man, from the 909 West Coast Cowboys, man. Always a pleasure talking to him. Very informational, man. Got all of the great stuff. When I'm out there on the west side, which is probably the best side, LA, living down in LA, especially in Oxnard, man, he is the guy to affiliate yourself with, because he's the host with the most, won't steer you in the wrong direction. That's my guy, West Coast Cowboy. To this day, I always say, man, I wouldn't have my Facebook channel if it wasn't for him, because he helped me to get my 5th or 6th Facebook channel back going. And my Facebook channel right now is on Stonewall, because I mentioned vitamin water. So I can't wait for it. I'm in Facebook jail. I get out of Facebook jail on the 29th, baby. So y'all be ready. I'm celebrating on the Facebook side. Cerebral Assassin Law. This smells like Jerry putting his foot in it. Hey, I believe it. You know, I really do believe it. Yes, indeed. Law paying $80,000 on barbecue for the draft party. Hey, we got a full look. I can't wait. I don't want to outspeak my wisdom teeth, but this should be probably the best draft party in the state of Texas. You hear that, Jerry? You hear that, Jerry? This should be the best draft party in the state of Texas. All right, let the next caller on. Let's get this going. Let me do this. Let me because I can't get all of you guys in here. We got about 15 of y'all in here. I got from the 616, and then we're going to try to get to a few of you guys. 616, you in the mix. Talk to me.
Hey, yo, Law, you hear me?
Hey, man, all is well. I can hear you. I can hear you. Talk to me.
Hey, listen, I got just a few things to say. First off, physical, schmizzical. I will take Maxx Crosby with his bones coming off over some of the edge rushers we had last year.
Yeah.
Two, like you said, they know that coming in, he had this little problem he had going on.
Yeah.
So I'd bring him in, let him be a vet. You don't got to play him early and all that and overuse him. You got those other guys.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would try to offer, because the third or the fourth ain't going to do it. You're still going to have to give at least probably a first round up for it.
Yeah.
What I would try to do is give maybe this year's 20th and next year's 2nd, and try to get Maxx Crosby in the 2nd round pick or a 3rd round pick in return from the Raiders. Because they got to get rid of him.
They got to they got to move something, you know. You ain't lying. Yeah.
Yeah. But let them save face and say, all right, we still got a 1st round pick. We got the 20th off the Cowboys. And in return, we get the 36th pick, which ain't far off from the 20th pick for real. I think that'll be a win-win for both sides. But I'm going to keep it short and sweet. How about the Cowboys? Let me know what you think about that.
No doubt, man. That would be a slam dunk, man. I can't get mad at that move, man. I look at it like this, and trust and believe, man. I thank all of you guys for jumping in. It's about 10 to 15 of you guys in here. I can't make it to all of you all. Trust and believe, if we start to show up tomorrow, or if there's any other news, like the Cowboys signed Santa Claus and the damn leprechaun from that scary movie back in the days, then I'll go live again. But I got to put something in my body to eat. So in departing Cowboy Nation, we hear the news. Let's crunch this stuff all together. Let's see how the NFL reacts. Ain't nobody pissed off but NBA right now and whoever else trying to have sports, because the NFL just don't dominate through September all the way through February and March. Now, the NFL is kicking you know what. And I know right now is the right and proper way to say, hey man, we have no dealings with Maxx Crosby. The best thing that we can do is pull away from this. Mud is easier to get off once it dries. That's an old Mississippi saying. So all we got to do now is let them numbers hit tomorrow. The Raiders only got $37 on the cap. Maxx Crosby is about to take $35 of that $37 away. So it's about to go crazy in a good way, because there's finna be movements going organically, right? So that you can stay afloat. I can't wait. Blackie states his knees is shot out. Yeah. As much as smear campaign we can do it, But the Cowboys this week, impressive. If I had to give the Cowboys a grade, I'm giving the Cowboys an A+. I'm giving the Cowboys an A+ for how they moving. Not on who they got, but how they're moving. I'm giving them an A+. And this is a grade on the curve. This is a grade on the curve, Cowboy Nation. And this is nuts. Oh, man, I got to keep going. Patrick Queen to the Cowboys. Now, Law Nation. Let me see if that's correct. T-Law Nation. Let me see. Are you right? Are you crazy with this? Hold on, man. I'm about to dip on up out of here. Hold on. Hey, wait a minute. Now, let me, and if you hoodwinking me, man, because, my belly about to touch my back. I'm Ozempic Law over here, organically speaking. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see if I can pull this up. Patrick Queen. And I think Patrick Queen and Kenneth Murray, they related somehow. All right, let me see. They're not the same, but it's similar. Let me put Cowboys behind that. Maybe he catfishing. That's 10 hours ago. I don't see it, man. Hey, man. Walk the plate, man.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Kick him up out of here. Get rid of his name and everything. No, don't do him like that. He get one strike. He got me all looking over here. He delayed the nation, man. Don't hold him in contempt. Give him probation or something, y'all. Don't hold him in contempt of court. Because as I depart from my studios, from your living room, or if you're on the trolling machine, or if you're on the throne, from my studios to yours, Cowboy Nation, I don't like y'all at all. I love y'all. But yeah, tell him shame, man.
Shame.
Shame him. Shame him.
Shame.
Had me looking up all of that information.
Shame.
Had me thinking that, yeah, man, I got to talk about this damn Patrick Queen. He did a good troll job. I get caught every year. I get got every year, too, when draft season. Because I trust y'all. This is y'all's show, not mine. But as I depart, y'all keep shaming him too, throughout the whole rhythm.
Shame.
Shame.
We talked about busting it.
Shame.
Oh, boy.
The budget, by the way. Yeah. Not busting anything else. Hey, somebody confirm that Osa to the 49ers. If not, shame them.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
They had that lady walking down the street with no clothes on. They had to shame her. And people throwing rotten tomatoes or put tomatoes. Okay, possibly. Okay, Pack, I feel you. Y'all can't catfish me no more. But regardless of it, I'm giving the Cowboys a grade A surplus on this, baby. Because at least we are busting the budget. We're getting things cooking and moving the right way. I'm even working double time for your mind. But a man should work by the sweat of his brow, right? Tom Pelissero said we in. The lady said that we out. Either you in, or out, Cowboy Nation. I'm in the game of winning. I said earlier that I was desperate. Donnie called in, and now I'm not desperate. I don't want sloppy seconds. Now I'm desperate with the adjustment of this right here. You gotta go to the Raiders and say, let's help each other out. You got cash flow problems. We got a surplus problem. Maybe, just maybe, you crunch numbers together, you get things going. The moment we extend George Pickens, we back. We got our own money. Yeah. When we get George Pickens signed to this deal, then that will really give the Cowboys on a good situation. Ain't this right, ladies and gentlemen?
Take the money out, all of it. Come on! You're wasting my time now. Come on!
Here's one thing that I can say, though, for sure. The Eagles do have a lot of purchasing power. I would love for the Eagles to trade for Maxx Crosby. I would love for the Eagles to go get a Maxx Crosby and trade Jalen Carter to the damn Raiders for Maxx Crosby. They can extend his contract, surplus some things around. Or I would love for the Eagles to trade A.J. Brown for Maxx Crosby, because at the end of the day, I would rather deal with Maxx Crosby versus all of that other stuff that they got going over there. And I know it sounds crazy, but I would rather deal with that. So come on, Eagles, y'all do me a favor, because I can handle Maxx Crosby over here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Here's the reason why. Jalen Carter, he creates more impact for your interior offensive line. It will weaken the strength of the Eagles if they get rid of Jalen Carter for Maxx Crosby. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Don't shank me with the butter knife, Cowboy Nation. I'm just saying. But Chris Mayo says, mark my word, Crosby is coming to Dallas. If that happened, Chris, we got a Maxx Crosby jersey for you right off of that strength. Come on with it. Trap says nothing to the Eagles. I think the Eagles probably piss off a lot of folks, but I ain't scared of them damn birds. I'm ready to pluck feathers and smash beaks anyway. But neither here nor there, I'm just putting that out there. That could be a possibility. Mama said that there'll be days literally just like this. Hey, I am awake. I knew you was watching. There go my guy. Come on with it, man. I got somebody for you, man. Montisha, how are you doing, baby? I haven't talked to you in a while. Come on with it.
We're looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. E-L-V-S, E-L, Eagles.
Are you awake? Wake up. Watch how that lightning come down, hit him in the chest. But neither here nor there. Cowboy Nation, when the end time come for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. Saint. Appreciate you for jumping in. So more it be, baby. Let's roll. Those grades.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up.
Come on.
I wake up, flex. Thumb down, now check. No drip, this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands. I'm by my lonely.
Yeah.
Turned to a savage. Now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends. I got my
Man, who scored 83 points? Ain't no way.
try to zone me.
Yeah.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Yeah.
Put in my hours, send the invoice, and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Come on, let's get them 6.
I wake up,
Law.
thumb down that
Nation.
no drip this.
Tell 'em.
Run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might
We got Sam Mahomes, baby.
Tell 'em.
The joke comes in full circle. Sam been passed around, baby. That Sam Howard done played for every team on the NFC East, didn't he?
Might crash, might wreck. But first I
Come on.
Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe.
Yeah.
I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Yeah.
Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions.
Ain't no way he scored 83 points, man. Y'all trolling. I'm gonna go see.
Come up, bet I live up
to my name, baby.
I wake up,
come on.
Thumb down that check, no drip this. Tell 'em run it up.
That brother scored 83 points, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna go back and watch that.
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, thumb down that check, no drip this. Tell 'em run it up.
Oh, look at my African American over here.
But first I tell 'em run it up.
Until next time, DC for life. Mama said there'll be days literally just like this. Shout out to everybody, man. That name is on this list. Do me a huge favor. Favor need to be as long as Jay Leno's chant. But can you hit that like button? Can you share this content? Come on, baby. I'll breathe you away. Damn, he did score 83 points. That's wild. That's crazy.
You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Can
And they understand the cost that is involved.
I follow wherever you go. Shout out to Sweet Z.
Close the door. We are going to leave. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online.
I guess Joy can get a shot now. Oops, did I say that out loud? Oh, I hope I didn't say that out loud. Y'all heard that? No, y'all didn't.
Down here, to give them $20. But I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, and you. Because again, it costs us. I got you. And this is what I need you to do. You're giving electronically, maybe you're giving tangibly. Bring them baskets. Bring our baskets up here. I want to see the folks. Y'all start. Oh my goodness. Y'all can bring it right now. Even if you're giving tangibly, take your phone and stick it on
better team that have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it will.
Give me this worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. This is an easy minute.
Reds! I can't take this no more.
That's it.
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Not only here, should I say, I am.
Hey, Max! Max! Ain't nobody calling you, dog.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still them boys?
We still them boys over here, though.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all use the check out. Listen. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Hey,
I'm still them boys.
Oh, I'm still them boys.
That got to be the dopest drop button ever.
I'm still.
Look at my African American over here.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Hey, Raiders, did y'all get rid of Max?
I'm still them boys.
Woolen, I-Rock, is that true? Is what I-Rock saying in the chat, is that true?
Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor. I'm still them boys.
Sacrifice.
I'm
Don't give up
them boys.
If that true, he said Tyreek Woolen is going to the damn Eagles. That's got to be the craziest button ever, man.
Sacrifice. Don't give up
The longest outro in the land.
Everything will be alright on any given Sunday. Yeah.
Made Troy Aikman pop up.
If you win or lose, you know you got to pay some dues to live on Monday. Yeah.
Until next time, peace.